Hello there, welcome to Bryan Lomax Movie Talk and my latest patron requested review. This one's for Joseph Lionel. I should have done this last month, but because I had to go to Zambia for 2 weeks, it kind of got sidelined. It is The Sunset Limited. He's chosen The Sunset Limited, which is a made-for-TV movie, only it's directed by Tommy Lee Jones. It's written by Cormac McCarthy, the man behind No Country for Old Men. And it stars Samuel L. Jackson and Tommy Lee Jones. So yeah, some pretty high caliber talent, it must be said. I remember reading about this a while back when it came out. It came out in 2011, but we didn't really get much of a release over here. And even when looking for it for this review, I could only find it on YouTube. It's basically a theatre play that has been made into this TV movie. That's why it's been made for TV, I think. Obviously, I think if you have an hour and a half movie on at the cinema in which people are just talking in a room, it's not the most cinematic thing. But for me, as a fan of, like, say, someone like Aaron Sorkin, who, you know, I really love dialogue. You know, when it gets to grips with things, to me, two people talking in a room, providing that dialogue is just on point all the way through. That grabs me a lot more than some of the biggest action blockbusters. The dialogue in this is very good indeed. It feels very real, actually, and it follows, as I say, these two men. One of them has just saved the life of another. So this guy was Tommy Lee Jones' character, he was going to jump. We don't see this, we just hear about it all in their dialogue. Tommy Lee Jones' character was going to jump off the train platform at the Sunset Limited. And Samuel L. Jackson's character jumped on and saved him, basically stopped him, and takes him back to his apartment to basically sit down with him and talk through the spiritual matters. Jackson's character believes in God, he's a Christian, and Tommy Lee Jones' character is an atheist, out and out atheist, and just wants to throw his life away, can't see the point in existence. So the crux of the film really, I guess, is whose ideology is going to win out in the day? Is it even a question of someone's ideology winning in that regard? And I think the film doesn't settle for any easy answers. That's the thing. I obviously identified clearly with the Samuel L. Jackson character. I'm a Christian, he's Christian. A lot of what he's saying to me makes perfect sense. I really like it. I think a lot of people might be put off by it. They may feel like they're being sermonized or whatever, but see it through to the ending is all I would say. It's maybe not the ending that you would anticipate. This isn't God's Not Dead. This isn't a film made specifically for a Christian audience by Christians trying to cram Christianity down your throat. It's a lot more complex than that. It deals with real questions, spiritual questions that people have, Christian and non-Christian alike, and it offers some answers, but it doesn't always accept those answers depending on which character you're coming at it from. This is a film that I do think requires multiple viewings because the argument kind of swings back and to all the time, and I think in order to fully digest all the different facets of the argument, you do need to listen to these things again and again and again. But I think the performances, in particular by these two actors, who are incredible actors anyway, let's face it, Samuel L. Jackson, Tommy Lee Jones, both incredible actors. They're on their A game here, and they lift each other up as a result of that. When you get two very good actors, and you stick them in a room together and just get them to act, it's what they're born to do. No bells, no whistles, no special effects, no reliance on any tricks, just two guys in a room forced to have it out with each other. And that, to me, it produces some real drama, some real dramatic moments that a lot of other films don't. There isn't really much more to say than that, because, like I say, it's just two guys in a room. I'm not going to sit here and talk about the cinematography and all that kind of stuff. It's a play, it's a stage play, and it really hinges on those performances and the dialogue, which I think are absolutely outstanding. So I would highly recommend this. Don't, like I say, don't let the spiritual elements put you off, because I think that there is arguments on both sides that are being put forward in the film. I don't think it's a case of one winning out over the other. It's more about each of these men's ideologies and where does it leave them. Where do they go from here, essentially? If they can't change each other's minds, where do they go after that? So yeah, check it out. Strongly recommend it. I would give it a 4 out of 5. Like I say, yeah, very compelling to me. So yeah, if you have seen it, I would like to know what you thought about it. I'm sure Joseph would too. Thank you, Joseph, for recommending this film to me. Once again, very good choice. Like I say, if you have seen it, I want to know what you thought about it. So comment below, let me know your thoughts, and until next time, cracking.